Oh, what's up?
Yo, what's up, dude? How's it going?
Good, good.
Yeah, I'm just chilling today. It's cool that you asked for a Falco Puff lesson since I've been grinding that a lot.
Yeah, that was my inspiration.
Oh, that I've been
Uh,
grinding it?
well, I just saw you talking about it, and then I saw you play Khalid.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it
yeah.
was like last night or
Yeah,
a
at
couple days
Verdugo?
ago. Yeah, so I watched that today at work,
Nice.
and
Yeah, I lost to him at Lawless, but then I won at Verdugo, so I was happy about that.
nice.
Yeah,
I
so
think I
what's
can't
been
remember who
going
played.
on? Like, what's the issue in the matchup you feel like?
Well, I actually went through your lesson, your last Falco Puff lesson, and I think that definitely addressed some of it.
Was it with Cell?
It was with Ali J.
Oh, with LJ. Okay.
Yeah. So you went over like the high laser stuff, and it's funny
Yeah.
because I definitely was on the high laser train a while ago. I
Mm-hmm.
sort of just stumbled onto that myself. I was like, this is really funny when the puffs just jump into my lasers and then they get destroyed.
Uh-huh.
But I think I didn't really make it systematic enough. So um, and I just haven't been getting much puff practice, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
yeah,
well,
and then
yeah.
the last few times I played Puff, I was just getting destroyed. So
Okay.
figured time to brush up on it and go back into
Okay, and
more
I
prepared.
played Abu somewhat recently, so I have a decent feel for his puff before we even watch this. I just know kind of like what he's going for and stuff. Um,
Oh, is that who I played?
yeah, no, John Gobbler is
I had no idea who
no, it's
I
Prince
played.
Abu,
Damn.
yeah.
I thought, I mean, I assumed it was a Smurf because he seemed solid,
Uh
but
huh.
it was hard to tell because I was playing on my Smurf that I normally play my Sheik on. So it was
I
like
see.
it was super low rank. So I was just like, damn, this fucking mid-level puff is giving me the hands.
And no, it's unless somebody is smurfing as Prince Abu, that is like the tag he uses.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. No, does a really interesting way of like he gets fares out at my head
Mm-hmm.
height. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like a fox full hop thing, and I was like, I've never played a
Oh,
puff that does this.
interesting.
It
Okay.
feels like I'm getting full hop bared by fox,
Okay. That
but I'm not
I
expecting
have
it from
never
him.
experienced that against Puff, so that's kind of interesting to me.
Well, that's probably because you high laser and then he gets laser neared out
mm,
of the air and dies.
yeah, actually, so since my last lessons on this, like my philosophy on this matchup has been like changing a lot.
Okay, cool.
Um, Not in terms of like I think that high laser stuff is all still good, um, but I think that like Falco can get even more advantageous positions out of the matchup. So like I've actually been playing against Puff with like way less lasers, and it's been really nice actually. I think the high lasers are really good, but a lot of times I'll like use them to approach and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have a few things I wrote down for
You
you
have a
might
few what?
analyze. A few. Sorry, can you hear me well, or is my
Yeah, no,
signal
you're
too
good. I
bad?
just missed what you. I just missed the
Okay.
word.
I wrote down a few things
Okay.
from these games specifically because I played them in 7 games and I only won on the Yoshi Story game.
Okay.
Um, but I was doing approaching lasers, so like the kind of lasers you might do versus a fox, where you're like doing laser dash dance laser. I was doing
Mm-hmm.
those, and you kind of touched on it in your the lesson I watched, but it's just like it's just so bad EV wise. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
like
to do like
she
the
just gets
full
hit by the laser
approaching
and grabs
laser,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know I need to cut that out. Let me see what
So
else.
yeah, my kind of deal right now in this matchup is that like so Falco dash back avoids literally anything that Puff has.
Yeah.
Like I've tested it where like Puff is here and Falco's like right next to her and you just dash back and you can still avoid the back air from like a pretty good distance away.
Yeah,
Or
especially because of the like lean forward animation.
exactly. So that's really good, but then like it gives up a lot of positioning, so I don't want to use it that much. Um, all of your moves like outrange or trade with her moves. So
Hmm.
and a lot of times trading is really good because if Falco can get to around 80, he becomes unkillable. Like it.
Yeah, I heard that in your lesson. I was like, I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah, I
How
did
you
that in
can
my
approach from
lesson
above.
with Toussaint from the Puff side, where
I
like
watched that one too.
yeah, like if Falco gets to 80, Puff is just becomes like a useless character. Like she becomes like bottom tier. She can't do anything.
Yeah.
So I actually really like going for like a lot of trades. And sort of the idea is like if Puff is on the ground, I'll do like kind of like a high laser semi approach to sort of force like a scramble-ish type close-up situation. And then I'll either like wall aerials or like cross up aerials. And then a lot of times, if she's locked down by these laser situations and she kind of loses the scramble from me just like spamming down air or back air in place, then she'll try to go high. And then once she goes above me, I try to dash directly underneath her and then make a read on whether she's gonna drift left or right out of her aerial. And then if I guess right, I get like a free back air.
Yeah. I did start doing some of that. I think my biggest hole that wasn't touched on in the lesson I watched was like I can get her in the bad position. So like I have her on the ground with laser control, especially versus Toussaint. I have a video against him as well because
Okay.
he just commits to playing ground based in that matchup. I don't know if you've played him.
I see.
Um,
I've played him,
and I
but
just
last
can't
time I
hit
played
it.
him, he was not grounded, so it's probably some new stuff.
It might just be versus me specifically too. But,
Okay, I played him at Smash World Tour. I mean, everybody plays matchups
Yeah.
differently all the time, so
true. But yeah, I can tell he's in a bad position, but then I guess I'm either telegraphed in how I'm approaching. Like I just try to do the aerial, and it's just like he gets the wave dash back, and then I try to do the approaching laser to beat the wave dash back, and now I'm playing with fire again, right? So
okay.
hopefully we can figure out how to like, and maybe part of it is just not rushing that transition from advantage to hit.
Yeah,
I think
so
that might just be a bad philosophy on my end.
the idea in this matchup is like you're literally always at advantage. Like
Right. That's what makes it so frustrating.
your moves beat all of her moves.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't feel like a need to go directly into the advantage state or like into like a hitting state because like there's hitting her doesn't like forcing the hit doesn't really get me a lot. But if I just kind of keep playing the game, she just loses because my character's better. The number one thing that I've learned recently is you have to keep moving like constantly. Like I do not ever stay in one position on the ground ever anymore.
Yeah. That's why I basically replaced up tilt with AC Bear. So I can, like,
same,
drift.
same. Honestly, unless they're doing like the nair right above me and I read it or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So let's take a look at it, and I'll get into more of the stuff I've been thinking lately as we go through it.
Let's go. I'm hype.
Okay, screen share's working, everything.
Yep, I
Okay.
can see.
Okay, so this is super iffy, right?
Yeah.
Like
That's another one of my problems is high lasers. I do it on the platform stages too. It's just pointless, right?
Well, on the platform stages, it's a little different because you get some damage usually. Like, I actually think it's pretty good if you land on like a side plat.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, but like in a situation like this, it's like it just kind of gives her the like initiative or whatever. Remember, like your moves just beat her moves. Like I would do something like I've been doing crazy stuff here. Like I would literally like right here, I would just like short hop nair crouch or something under this, and just to get right underneath her. And then like try to read the drift. Like there's so many situations in my recent games with Puff where like she's like here and I'm just like jumping back and forth throwing aerials and stuff like that
Right.
like underneath her. And she
She's
just can't
kind
really
of
deal with
uncomfortable
it.
when you're below her, right?
She's
That kind of
miserable when you're below her, so she kind of
Yeah.
has to like choose a direction. And like it's just weird. It's like you win
Oh,
when
sorry.
Puff is in
Can
any
I-
direction from you. What's up?
Let me record this real quick. Sorry.
Record what?
You're not recording, are you?
Oh wait a minute. Did
If
you
you're
not?
streaming, that's fine.
Okay, I'm streaming. I was like, uh-oh. Did he not
No,
want it
that's fine.
streamed? No, I'm
I will have
streaming.
to record it.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see.
What's up, stream?
So yeah, if you're in like a position like this and you just instead of like maintaining this diagonal, allowing her to like approach into your like horizontal position right here. I just like go now. Like I just like would literally just be like going in underneath her here, and then I would probably get right here and then like choose left or right and dash AC back air. And if you guess wrong, it stalemates, and if you guess right, it'll go under her bear and you'll just get free damage. Like if he drifted right here and you went to the left, you would have hit him and gotten free damage here.
Right.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, that's like that bad aerial. Like you could have wave dash back grabbed it, and I just die.
This is also a really bad laser. Mostly because of how late it is. Like you could have just gotten like wave dash grabbed or something out of this or anything. There's not like you don't actually need the laser. Dude. I'm sorry. I've been tripping out on this matchup lately. Like you can kind of just win this situation without lasers. Like if you just play this out, like you're fighting like kind of a bad character here. Like I don't know. Like it's kind of like how you would fight against like Mario or something here. Like you can just kind of dash dance and then like short hop, and they don't really have all that much to deal with it.
Yeah. I want to say I actually did this backflip ready to back air and then lasered because I saw she wasn't close.
Okay.
And that's why I was delayed.
All right, that's fine then. I just don't like low lasers in the corner because you can just get gimped way too easily out of it.
For sure.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, so this is the type of thing I've been exploring a lot. So like right here, when you're in this position, you can just move forward. Like there's nothing preventing you from moving forward, and they benefit so much from like the fact that like we all move back here, and there's just no reason. And like so if you had kind of moved forward here, a lot of times you can almost like just punish this, like just literally punish like that back air. So like what I try to do is I just try to make it so that like if they're up here, I want the idea that like, look, if you come down into me immediately, you're gonna get hit, and if you double jump aerial, I'm 50-50ing a full hop aerial, and I will hit you. Or 50-50ing like a direction, and then confirming with a full hop aerial, and I'll just literally get a free hit. So yeah, just be aware that like the reason why these nairs kind of hit, like this nair here.
I'm literally putting myself at that 45.
And look at, you're putting yourself in this same, look at this horizontal position. Right here where your Falco is. Watch this position on the stage. You hold this vertical position the entire time until you get naired right there.
Yeah.
Or sorry, you hold this horizontal position. So they can just drift these nairs in. But like, a lot of times, if you're just running around and jumping and doing stuff, these like never hit. And when they do, so basically my experience with these nairs recently is either I hit the back air, I trade with their weak nair and I hit my back air, or they catch me jumping and then I just shine them out of the nair.
Right.
So
I think that's what I went for, but yeah.
Oh yeah, just like jumping into it.
Well, I tried to shine.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't really planning on it though.
No, like that exact interaction does happen, and I get like the shine out of that a lot just from like jumping around. And then let's see, so she's in the corner. This is something small, but backflip is actually broken here, like full hop backflip.
Right.
Because it meant like the EC, or not the ECB, but like the hurt box manipulation. It's actually crazy good there. And look how you're like letting Puff take over all the horizontal space for no reason. So like,
do you think I could have even gone forward there?
Like here, you can go forward. What's Puff gonna do? If you do short hop up air right here, Puff can't like do anything, or short hop back air, or like a lot of times,
at least won't be disastrous.
A lot of times, like I'll even just do like full hop shine or full hop back air on this, and it's like a free punish. And then, but like if you just move in right here, what can she do? It puts her in like a highly like pressured position if you moved in right here. You'd probably just even get like a free hit.
But you ever do like run up shield? If you're like kind of like maybe you're higher percent and Nair would like knock down or something.
So
maybe that's too vague of a
I
scenario.
haven't been doing that as much lately because I feel like, especially at high percent, like Puff has a way higher chance of getting like a shield poke down air or something that I do like getting like a solid shield punish.
Okay.
And whereas if I get a trade at high percent and her weak nair hits me, I just get ledge.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even thinking of it as like trying to counterattack out of shield, but just I don't want to retreat and then fall into her attack range. But just in case she does drift straight down, I'm at least shielding. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess I could just bear if I think she's gonna drift in though.
Yeah, I'm like currently on team hitboxes right now. So
Okay, I'll just
like
mess around with it.
yeah, like I think shield is good when you have no other options. Like I do get out of shield stuff on Puff, but I don't know if like you should be like trying to get into shield, you know?
That makes sense.
I don't think it's quite good enough for that. And like I said with the trading stuff, it's crazy cuz like I'll just like we'll both be at like 20 and I will literally just jump into her moves and trade like 4 times. And now we're both at like 60 and she has way less combos and I'm getting her closer to death and we trade 2 more times and now we're both at 90 and she's almost dead and I'm unkillable.
Yeah, that's true, and I can't get rested at fucking 90.
Yeah, so I just like give her percent. I'm like, yeah, I'll just trade every percent. Like you take your percent, I'll take mine because I
That's
need
fucking
percent
hilarious.
and you actually hate percent. You
Yeah.
want me at 20. Like so yeah, let's just trade over and over. Like I just jump on in and hit her. It's actually crazy. Right here too. Like you're getting hit like right here. Oh, I guess we already went into this, but you could just like jump in and like nair and like trade or something, and it
Yeah.
actually is like kind of fine. And then yeah, so like these positions, I've just been like strictly grinding the aggression, and now I'm just suddenly seeing all these positions that Falco literally just like wins, like right here, right here. If you just like nair in place, you'll either trade or win.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of crazy. And then like when she's doing these things like above your head, this is like been just totally like life changing for me here. Is just like you can just like not like right here, you could just like pick a direction and move that way, and most of the time she has like she's only landing here because you're shielding in this spot. And if you just keep moving, like none of her stuff actually works. Like all she has are like grabs, up airs, and wait a minute, that's it. And maybe pound, I guess. But
Yeah.
like back air's not gonna
It's
do.
almost like Falco tech chasing Sheik, where she just has to like get a pretty hard read to even reach you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that made sense.
Wait, if Falco's tech chasing
Like when
against you?
when you're tech chasing Sheik as Falco,
Uh-huh.
it feels like you have to pretty much guess one way or the other.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And that's like Puff stuff. Is like all of her big kind of hitboxes don't really do anything, and all of her like good stuff is super super position dependent. So a lot of times with like that wave dash back grab stuff that you were talking about, like where they get the wave dash back, it's like it's cuz you're like seeing Puff as like a danger, and then you sort of work around the danger, and then when you find an opening you want to like take it. Whereas if you sort of shift it to the feeling that like Puff is kind of always in danger and you just outrange her, it just like kind of changes the perspective. So you just kind of move around using moves and it's just sort of broken.
Right.
And yeah, that's that high laser again.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. Just doesn't do any good.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, and like, dude, I've been trying to hit this so much and just getting nothing. With these back airs and stuff like that. In my experience so far, the edge guard that I think has the most potential is you just stand here right on the edge, and you threaten either forward tilt or low laser.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times they go like they get in like positions like this, and then the low laser hits, and then they can sometimes drift to edge, but sometimes they can't, and they have to use another jump. And then sometimes you'll get like a forward smash or a down air off of like them doing an extra jump.
Right.
So the lasers can just kind of like drain their resources, and what else are you gonna do? So you get free damage, you know?
Sure.
So there's been a lot of situations where like I'll play against a Puff and they're like recovering now, and I just sit here short hop lasering, and they like go over my head, and I just keep lasering the edge. But because they're kind of afraid to commit to a full drift because they don't want to get like full hop back aired or something, they'll kind of just drift back because they almost always go to ledge, and then they end up getting hit by lasers just because I'm like defending this space. Like I'm like, if you just want to go high and go on stage, that's fine because like I kind of like that. It's kind of like how I cover like Peach, where you just kind of like force Peach to go to the ledge.
Yeah.
I kind of started doing that against Puff, and then when she's here, I just like laser over and over. I think that's a little bit more effective than these because I've tried this like 10 million times, and like you just cannot kill her like at all. Like you'll never get a hit here. I do think there's some value if she's at kill percent, but only if she's at kill percent, and a lot of times maybe if you're at high percent too. And I think there's probably some value to doing like shine up B stalls or something, because she actually has pretty like what's it called? Like she has trouble, like she can't like insta grab the edge. She doesn't have like a Marth double jump. Yeah, so a lot of times if you're doing like good shine up B stalls, she kind of can get caught in a bad spot without a lot of jumps here. But that's just my opinion. I don't really think you can do a lot here, especially when she's not at kill percent. Okay, yeah. The Gimp. Okay. Nice. Okay, what's this here?
It's just terrible.
Okay, so like right here, this is like a good example of like, I will do something like right here. I'll do like short hop drift back nair.
Okay.
And she just doesn't have like...
Do you think nair is better than dare for some reason?
Than dare here?
Yeah. It's to guard against the fair shield.
It guards against her doing like empty hop straight up drift in type stuff, kind of.
Oh.
Like when you do the down air, she can kind of do like and go around you a little bit. The nair is just, I use the nair when I want to keep her out a little bit more, and it just seems to kind of hit her more often than the dare. I think the dare is like higher value, and I think it's like probably better in a lot of spots. Like you could do something like you can do dash up dare, but just because you kind of have a feeling that he's gonna immediately aerial out of shield, and so you dash back. But I don't think there's like a super value to dashing back. I think you should either wall nair or bear here, or sorry, nair or dare here.
Okay.
There's just not a lot she can really do about it. Yeah, and she would have gotten hit by either walled aerial there. Short hop down air in place literally destroys her forward air. It's sad, almost. Honestly, I've had short hop forward air in place beat her full hop forward air. And even when it doesn't, it'll like trade most of the time. It's kind of silly. Let's see. So then this one, this is a bad range to approach Puff at anyway, because she can beat you with wave dash back here.
So do you think
he did do
those ranges,
back, yeah.
I can kind of just throw out a zoning aerial, and then if she moves back, then she just gave up stage?
Yeah, exactly. So like right here, I would never create space here. Right here, I would just literally like short hop down air or something here, and like fade back or whatever. She doesn't have like a counter to that, and then I just don't really like approaching down air against Puff almost at all. I like fade back down air, and I like approaching nairs.
You're talking about when she's on the ground, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because the nair is kind of like if you're doing like a cross-up nair and you nair on the back of her, she can't really like get a grab at these percents. Like it still kind of sends her too far away, and it catches her jumping. I mean, I guess the down is a high enough percent that it'll catch her jumping too. I just probably wouldn't approaching aerial here. I would just kind of wall it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the other thing is, most of the time, I'm not getting my damage because Puff is on the ground. A lot of times, I'm pressuring her really hard on the ground and getting a bunch of like laser dash dance in cross up like safe aerial type stuff, and I'm just kind of pressuring her and like stuff like that and forcing her to jump, and then she kind of gets hit.
Okay. That was a flop.
Mm-hmm.
Flop into
Yeah, and this type of stuff, dude, like this stuff's so good. Like I've just been like spamming these types of lasers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's probably like the one part of the matchup where I feel comfortable. Is like
Mm-hmm.
a laser into the aerials and the dare tech chases and stuff.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Right here. Don't do the double jump here. Do a backflip full hop.
Okay.
It's just like better.
It's the same thing, but better, yeah.
Yeah. Those lasers are fine. I have currently stopped going for like all of these down tilts.
Yeah.
I think that they have value, but I
just should have. If I hit confirm, I could up smash or up tilt there. But I'm just sort of autopiloting the down tilt.
Yeah,
I do
no,
an up
that's
tilt
exactly
too.
why I kind of stopped going for it. Is because like if I can confirm a laser up smash is way more reliable, and it kills at this percent like 105. It'll kill anyway, and it's like it only kills like 15% later than the down tilt, and it like super easy true confirms, right? Like you can like laser dash JC up smash and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I just prefer those. The sort of like laser into down tilt stuff. The more I've done it, the more it feels like I'm either hard reading them or kind of just hoping that they're bad.
Yeah, it's definitely hopium.
So it's like I am.
You shield it and I just die. I'm like,
I am
well,
much more inclined here. I've actually lately I've been noticing that like laser jab up smash is kind of crazy. Because she can't duck the jab, whereas a lot of times she can duck. Like jab up smash is bad for Falco against Puff because her jump squad ducks the jab, right? Where it doesn't against Fox. Stupid lucky Fox. But like laser jab up smash works. Laser jab back air. That's kind of where I'm getting most of my kills if she's like close to the ground. Either like raw up smash, laser jab up smash, or laser jab back air.
Okay.
And then if she's in the air, obviously I do that thing where I get under her and I'll land a back air and stuff like that from there. But I have pretty like I really think this down tilt is like it's like a secret option where it's just like, yeah, sometimes you can find a spot with the down tilt, but it's not something we should be building the matchup around. Yeah. It's so tiny, and like if I was a Puff player, I'd be like, I love when Falcos try to down tilt me because I just get a bunch of free openings. Makes you so like immobile too. Let's see.
I would not be surprised if I do it like 2 or 3 more times this game.
That's fine. No, I know exactly how it is. Yeah, and then this like this like both this one and this one, I'm not a huge fan of. Because basically your options here are like walled aerial is mad broken here, clearly. Because if she short hop aerials, she'll either trade or get hit. Or you can just shoot one laser and then kind of do the fade back aerial type thing. Or you can full hop backflip here.
Okay.
Approaching aerial is just kind of like, especially approaching down.
I think I'm doing that because I'm worried about that diagonal nair approach from like full hop height.
From full hop?
But I probably could have reacted better to what she was doing. Like when she does... So she does this bear.
Yeah.
The second one? Oh, I don't know. I guess that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
No, you're good. See, I'm pretty sure you just had no hope here. I probably would prefer you do something here. So, like, I'm kind of on team, like, high-ish up B against Puff, or side B against Puff. So I think, like, if you kind of jumped up to, like, here, and then you sort of have a mix-up between this on-stage one and the cancel. I like sort of delaying... So, like, I will do an instant side B if I see Puff like right here. So I'll wait and then I'll jump right here. I will only do the instant side B if I see her like here, like she's really going for me. Then I might jump instant side B. But I really like delaying this as much as possible if a Puff is like a ledge grabber. Because she has such an awkward ledge refresh. Like, she doesn't really have a good ledge refresh. And I like to put her at this point where I can kind of clip her head with the side B. So a lot of times if she's going for a ledge grab, rather than going for like a mix-up to ledge, I just let her invincibility run out and just like let the side B rip at any distance along here. And a lot of times it's very difficult for her to like cover that. Because she doesn't really, they're not going to do like, they can't do like Fox's like ledge dash type punishes on stage. And they can't stall very well. And they can
have
only
like the active frames to do ledge hop bear regrab.
Yeah, like exactly. And they're like, their aerials come out kind of slow. So she has like a really hard time actually reacting to Falco's side B. I don't even know if it's possible with any of her aerials. So it's like, that's just the thing. I don't like giving her this. I would have liked to do a delayed one, because look, right when he grabs edge, I don't know if he did this on purpose, but like right when he grabs edge, he feels kind of pressured to like do something, because he doesn't want to let it run out. So like if you had just waited a second, he probably would have gotten off ledge here or something like that, just because they don't have a good refresh. Okay, I like that. Let's see, what's this?
I tried to laser 10 stories into the sky. Let me laser.
Yeah, so I like that a lot. That was good. Yeah, that makes no sense. And then this is like, this is why I like right here, this is why I like so much doing like aerials. Like right here, rather than doing like a spacing into a laser, the only things at this percent, like if you do a dash back here into like a laser, the only thing that this can possibly give you is like a little laser damage. And you could die off of it.
Right.
So like if you're in a scramble with Puff, just use your moves. Any move would have worked here. Dash dance aerial would have worked. Like short hop, like you could have literally just done like a back short hop bear. Back air. Yeah, backflip bear, like backflip down air. Like anything works there. Dash dance up smash if you're 2 years in the future. This is okay. I've been experimenting so much with that aggression that like I don't like, I think that Puff feels more comfortable here. It's kind of weird because like I feel like with like Fox, when Fox is at high percent, he feels more comfortable with you kind of going in. And I feel like Puff feels more comfortable when you're being like super duper careful, because she's like, I don't know how much Puff you played, but when you're at high percent and the other person is kind of like sitting back, then you feel very calm in your ability to like, yeah, I'll take a bunch of lasers. I just need one little gamble. Whereas like if you're at high percent and they're just like kill move, kill move, kill move, kill move, you're like, you know, like
yeah.
So I feel like there definitely could have been more like moving around, or like kind of like right here. I think. Like, after this one, like, instead of shielding here, you could have, like, moved in after you see this fair. Like, full hop fair can't hurt you. So, like, as soon as you see, like, this aerial, you can just, like, dash in and full hop nair or short hop fair or anything.
Okay, so you're not really too picky about what you hit her with?
No, I actually don't care at all.
Okay.
And it's debatable that in this exact position, maybe these lasers are good just because you want to get a little bit more percent to, like, for sure kill her. But I think on FD, 128 is, like, already enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, these, like, you don't need these kills to hit Puff. Like, you can just do something like do this, and then, like, right here, just, like, nair in place, and then nair in place again, and then dash dance, and then like approaching nair. Like, she actually can't beat those options. Like, if you just hold your aerials out, she just can't beat them. And if she runs into it, she gets hit. It's it's just kind of silly because I feel like we've just all played this matchup for so long out of like fear, and there's just like no reason to. Like she's just kind of bad. Okay, this whole sequence is actually mad good. I actually really like this whole sequence. Not as much that down air, like, but this is just like I don't like jumping against Puff here. Puff is actually really bad during invincibility because you just go to the corner and like shield and like what's she gonna do? Like, is she gonna like wave dash over 7 times? Because then you can just full hop, or is she gonna full hop in which case you can just either roll or dash in.
Right.
So,
the lasers could be higher.
Yeah.
He's not.
I guess what I want
to
to show you though is that like it's kind of like right here when she does this fair, you can just be aggro. You can just hit her out of that. Like you could just literally full hop shine this like on reaction.
So I guess my fear is when I see that and I'm thinking, okay, let me just bear her. Do I just drift my bear in a way that I can't get punished if she like drifts back with her fair? Like if she doesn't, because she's full drifting in with this fair.
Yeah.
And then drifts back after the point that it's like.
Well, what you do is like I would just do something like like on
just
this.
Space it, right?
Yeah, you just as long as you dash and you do it, honestly, even like right here. Honestly, I would have done this right here too, based on like what I've been doing. Right here, I just short hop back air and move away.
Yeah.
Like just short hop back air, drift away. She has no punish, and it just hits her.
Okay, I can see that for sure.
And right here, instead of backing up, right here, there's 2 options here. Okay, there's 2 options in this position. One option is you dash away and short hop back air, which hits this. But you might have traded, but it hits it. The other option here, right here, is to like dash this way to the left and short hop back air, in which case you hit her and there's no trade. So her doing this fair either gives you back air, which trades and with her fair, or back air, which beats her fair, as long as you just pick a direction and do it.
That makes sense.
And I don't like letting her feel like she's like unapproachable when she doesn't have anything like going for her. Like up air doesn't even knock down yet. Like she's not unapproachable. Like you can just murder this character. Like I just what I'll do here is I'll like use these lasers. I'll do like right here. I would instead of this laser, I would have done like an approaching laser, like after this in place one.
I think I do one right after.
Huh?
I think I do one right after. I don't know if that's equivalent.
Actually, okay, so there's a couple examples like right here. Is like, so like right here, why not do dash in, fade back down air?
Right. Because I was going to say, that's the spacing you brought up earlier where I would normally approach, but then I get wave dash back punish. So I'm like, okay,
exactly.
well, I can't approach.
Yes.
But I can still throw out the hitbox, just don't approach with it.
I think of it kind of like Pikachu, where you just kind of put the dare here, and you're like, hey, if you wave dash in, you get hit, and if you don't get me.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see like 5 different opportunities there to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like in spots like this, right here, I mean, you just messed it up, but obviously you can get like a bear there.
Yeah.
Good down air. I like that pressure. Yeah. This is the type of thing that I'm talking about, where if you get these positions on her, she's just horrible. Like this, power shield the laser, she's just garbage here. And you just get to beat her up.
I think I meant to down tilt.
That was gonna say the one time ever that down tilt is perfect is like right there. That's basically how I think down tilt should be used. And so look at this, check this out. If you stayed right here, and instead of facing your back, you're facing forward, and you're just threatening the forward tilt, then when he jumps like this, he's kind of in danger of getting lasered or forward tilted, and he's almost out of jumps.
Right.
Sometimes I'll actually hit low laser, low forward tilt, run off, double jump down air, and because they only have 1 jump left, they full momentum double jump back and get down aired.
Yeah.
Just like a little thing.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
The bones jab.
It was.
Nobody knows about the bones jab. What
the
in the
bones
world?
jab is when you you back air someone's shield, and then you jab in the wrong direction, and they whiff their shield grab because Falco leans forward.
Oh, I do love that.
That's the actual bonus jab.
I wanted to look it up. I thought it'd be really funny if, like, the first frame of jab 1, like, moved Falco further forward than his dash. Or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to look into it. I just think it'd be really funny if there was some stat like that. Okay, so, like, right here, what is the purpose of, like, creating this extra space?
Can you go back?
Like, you can, but why? Like, right here.
Yeah.
Like, basically the way I've been looking at it is, like, as long as you just sort of keep playing the game, Puff just can't do squat. This is a perfect example of you just playing the game and Puff not being able to do anything.
Right
like
here.
This. You're just sort of playing. And, like, she just kind of...
And
And then she hits you, and she's like, yes! I got my hit! And then this happens. That. And then you just ledge dash. And then you keep beating her up. And you now none of her moves work. The only reason she got this is because you didn't hold down.
And I full hopped.
Hmm?
And I full hopped.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, this still shouldn't kill you at all. It should just
Yeah.
hit you to ledge. Yeah, you're dead there. Okay, let me... Let's see. So you said you watched the games with Khalid already?
Yeah.
Okay. There was some... Let's see. There's some replays I have that are kind of recent that I could go over. Or do you have, like, another replay?
Yeah, whatever you think is best.
Yeah, okay. Let me look.
I have my set versus 2 Sane.
Oops. Okay, yeah.
But I'm not going to be doing any of the stuff we just discussed.
Oh, I know.
So
just send that over if you want.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to
I'm
look
fine
for...
with either, because it's kind of like a dead end. I realize that, you know.
What's kind of a dead end?
When you get to the point in the lesson where you're like, oh, these are the 5 things I haven't been doing. And it's like, well, we can analyze more of your gameplay, but you're still not going to
Yeah, and you're like, oh no, I'm just doing all the same bad things. There's always more to talk about, though. Okay, so mine's almost done loading. Oh, that did not create a link correctly.
Not linkable. Yeah. Let me fix it.
Okay. Dude, come on, load these games.
It is trash quality, unfortunately, but
that is fine. I do not care.
It's doable.
Okay, so let me find those last games I played with this Puff, and let me find one where I kind of did well. I was playing Turntable or whatever the other day for a little bit. This one, okay. Alright, let's just find one where I do well.
Just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's just watch something like this. Alright, while he's in the bathroom chat, we're gonna just watch really quick and see if this is a good VOD to go over. Because I had some pretty good VODs where I was just kind of schmoovin'. Yeah, no, I think this is already pretty decent to watch. Holy moly. Like, computer's lagging like crazy. Yeah, this is already pretty good, I think. Where it's just like, you can kind of just fight it out. Dude, yeah, this is a great game to watch. Alright. We're going back to the beginning. See, hey bro, where do you get your GameCube controllers? I usually go to NES, but I got my controller recently fixed by, like, Intensity. You just want to find somebody who's, like, local, who knows what they're doing. Yo.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, this first one I picked is actually pretty decent already to watch. So.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, give me 1 second. My computer is, like, super lagging for, like, no reason.
That's okay.
It was like, as soon as you decided to go to the bathroom, my computer just, like, froze. Okay. Okay, so check this out. So, this is just some random game I played against, like, a Puff online.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want you to sort of see, like, how I'm just kind of, like, fighting out a lot of situations, and it kind of works. Jump into the nair, and you just get, like, a down air. Or it's, like, a shine.
I just realized the
What's
philosophy of Wall of Pain has been reversed. We are the Wall of Pain now.
Yeah. No, we are. And then here's this laser edge guard thing I was talking about, where you can kind of, like, mess with them like that, and get them to use their jumps. And then, yeah, I'm just sort of, like, fighting. And then, like, Puff is just kind of doesn't have a lot of, like... Unless she can, like, perfectly predict where you're going to be on the ground, her moves are not all that good.
Yeah, she's not a very
and you can, and especially when you start doing a lot of walled aerials, you can get a lot of these situations where like, you'll get like a laser sort of close to Puff, like this, and then because I've done like 50 times already to this person where I do this laser into retreating down air or retreating back air, they're just like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna fight that out. And so you kind of end up getting like this like presence right next to them that just makes them like generally like uncomfortable. Yeah, and then I just sort of cover high, and then I sort of cover ledge with lasers, but I'm not gonna like go off. And then a lot of the game when they sort of start playing defensive ends up as like a platform battle. But honestly, Falco just wins the platform battle. Oh, I think I remember this game. I think I get up attacked like 4 times. And then this was bad, but this was me trying to use the stall thing I was talking about.
You know you can attack through a get up attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. I did it on the first talk to kill with down tilt. Yeah. No, she's just bad. Like, the character's just garbage. You just keep throwing out moves and she can't do squat. Yeah, like there's the back air. We're like instead of backing off, I'm just like, nope, I just win that. And then I just like, oh, you hit me? That literally doesn't matter at all. Actually, I'm further from death than I was before you hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit me again? That's a bummer. Anyway.
One there.
And then I get, laser, you get the nair. And I'm just like, okay, wall the aerials. This is the thing. Under? Yeah, you see how instead of being in the corner, I can just like move in here. And it's just
like, what if she drifts in with the nair? Okay, I got tapped by nair at center stage.
Yeah, you get tapped by nair. You're fine. Like, none of her moves work.
Oh, there it is. Maybe you had to tuck roll away, I guess. I guess once it starts knocking down, it's worse.
Yeah. So when it starts knocking down like this, I think
if you shield there, it's.
I agree. I agree that I would probably win this if I just shielded after the up tilt and it'd be fine. I just thought I could.
After the up tilt, dash in, then shield.
Oh yeah, I mean that would work too. No, Falco definitely somehow still wins that position. Yeah, it gives me the edge, but this Puff is actually pretty good. So I know this game makes them look kind of bad, but they're definitely good. They're definitely better than.
What you're doing is like counter meta and also makes a lot of sense. So
I definitely
not a surprise that they're getting caught off guard.
Yeah, I agree. And like we had games where they did better and stuff like that. I just picked this game at random. Okay, I like this sequence. See how I'm just kind of like I'm not letting her lock me down at all. Like I'm just down to keep changing left, right. Like look how much I changed stage positions in this little like moment. Like I'm on the right side.
It's funny because I started playing this style versus Peach recently. Where
really?
She can never get me cornered.
Oh, that's so interesting. Like I've been doing this against Peach too, and I've been getting destroyed.
Wait, really?
And I'm just bad at it against Peach.
Oh, okay.
So I just need to grind it more. But it's funny because I'm like all confident, like, yeah, I've been doing really well with this against Peach or against Puff, and you're like, yeah, I've been doing well with it against Peach, and I'm like, Peach, man, I get destroyed by every Peach when I do this.
Yeah, I played a pretty good Peach player. I don't want to like put him on blast, but I think I only lost to 1 out of like 10 games on the triplat stages.
I see. Oh, well,
the top just makes it impossible.
Well, I think Falco Peach is unwinnable on triplats, but I mean just sort of trying to play like aggro, like movement heavy against Peach. I struggle a lot with that. But I do agree that if you just go to the top plat, she's garbage. But yeah. Okay, so look at this.
I guess I didn't mean aggro. I was just thinking like changing position constantly. So
okay.
She has to move. Like, she's trying to set up angles with her float and shit.
Mm-hmm,
but if I'm, like, going to side plat, going from side plat to top plat, dropping down to plat or to the ground, it's like, it's really hard for her to set up those angles.
I agree.
And then for her to reposition, it's like, okay,
well, I definitely agree.
I just floated to attack side plat height, and now he's on the ground, so I'm way too high to pressure his shield. Yeah.
Okay, no, I completely agree. I definitely do that, too. Okay, so look at this. Right side, left side. Like, I'm just all the way, like, I'm moving around the stage constantly. And then it's just, I'm constantly, like, making the Puff have to fight. It's kind of, like, the idea. Because she loses every fight against Falco. Like, she does not win any fight that does not end in, like, rest. So it just makes all of her moves... Oh, and I like these a lot. I got grabbed here, but I really like these where I'll do, like, this sort of thing where I get this range where, like, I've been approaching aerialing, like, 9 times out of 10, so she's kind of afraid of it. And then I'll do this sort of, like, high laser kind of interface-ish. But then I just somehow got grabbed right there, like, max range.
Yeah, that's the jump squat.
Mm-hmm.
His head, like, pokes so far forward. It's annoying.
Yeah. Ignore me, okay? It's called exploring.
That's me. I'm up 3 stocks to 1 and I'm bodying this guy.
Uh-huh. And this is a good example of, like, that nair where, like, a lot of these nairs will just kind of, like, go through their moves. Like, he naired, it just didn't do any good, or they naired. Okay, and then, yeah, I guess things got kind of stupid here because I was trying to mess around, but...
Didn't hold down.
Yeah, and then there's the jab back here.
Nice.
Okay, but that's sort of just like an example of kind of how I've been playing it, where it's just like lots of constantly moving. Anytime there's any sort of scramble, I just wall an aerial and it beats her move. And then, like, because I'm now comfortable being right next to her, it unlocks all of those cross-ups and all of the dash dance laser pressure that I want and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's just when she's low. As soon as she goes high, then you get under her and you start doing... There weren't really that many in that game, but I could find another one. I know that you understand already what I'm talking about, though, so... Okay. Okay, you're right. This is definitely 2006 quality.
I think it was streamed on Discord.
I see.
Like, on Discord.
That makes a lot of sense. In my experience, these just don't work against Puff. It's kind of like doing against Fox. Like, she's too fast.
Yeah.
Like, short hop aerials off the side plat. I just don't like trying to move towards Puff. Because, like, I can wall her so... Like, I can take 3 steps towards Puff and be at a giant disadvantage. Or I can take 1 step forward and be at a big advantage. And then just keep taking 1 step forward. And that's, like, what I do with, like, the walling aerials and stuff. Because once I get in close to her, it's like, I can approach her, but she can't approach me because my moves win. And
okay, so that was drifting in.
So these... Yeah, exactly. If you did drifted back here, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
That was what I was going to point out, too. I think doing this kind of drift-in pressure is a little bit more okay if she's at kill percent.
Mm-hmm.
But still not great with the drift-ins there. Okay, nice.
Didn't get my hitbox out.
Yeah, and like this will happen. Look at the horrible consequences too. Nothing.
Yeah.
Like you're just literally, wow, that was dumb. Okay.
Was that short up aerial again?
No, it was just the accidental grounded side B, which caught you.
Yeah.
Okay, that was funny. Yeah, the platforms here get kind of annoying, like this. A lot of times, if she wants to play, like, the I'm coming down on you game with the platforms, I just play the opposite of I'm coming down on her. Kind of like what you did right here, where she's, like, above you, but to avoid this position, you do a walled aerial, and then you're above her. But instead of coming down right here, I'm actually just down to play from here. Like when she's in this position... Sure. Like,
yeah, when she's at high percent, I love going to top plat, but I guess there's no reason I can't do it.
No, top plat is broken because against Puff because short hop down air is just broken, like on top of her, and then like every time she does like an up air attempt, if you short hop over the up air, you just get like a whiff punish if she's below the like. I don't know if you know, but Puff's up air is like stupid long. Like the ending lag is kind of insane.
Yeah.
And that's why she does the up air combos, like up air, double jump, up air. Like it actually takes her forever long to like recover. So if she just whiffs one, you can just drop down and hit her. And a lot of times she'll get shield drop hit, she'll get short hop over and hit, and then a lot of times she'll like use a jump, and then her next jump is like smaller, so it's harder to catch you and stuff like that. And honestly, even if in like a position like this, like when she's even height like this, you can just like short hop laser from right here to this direction, and like what's she gonna do?
Yeah.
And yeah, these high lasers are nonsense. Like the hat when she's like right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, also, something I've noticed is when she does the multiple back air off stage, what DI do you usually do? Like multi-bear or multi-fair where she's like carrying you off the stage?
It depends. Sometimes I go for the like ultra smash DI in, and I occasionally get them crossing me up, and I go back towards center, which is like super high reward for the DI in. But obviously, sometimes you have to like DI away to avoid just getting bared to death. I do both.
Okay, so I've been having a ton of luck with up and away.
Okay.
Kind of similar to Marth, where like I've been spamming this
Right.
against Marth. If you just DI up and away on all of his moves, he kind of has trouble like getting the full kill.
Right.
Puff is similar because like her main issue comboing in the air is always verticality. Like she has trouble getting up there. So like a lot of times the survival DI up is good, but it makes it so easy for her to just line up and keep getting them. So I just feel like the up and away, like a lot of times she literally like can't get to you in time with like another strong fair and stuff like that. And it'll just give you time to get out. Just something I remembered to bring up. Okay. A lot of accidental inputs. Let's see. This is what I was talking about, where you wait a little longer to like side B, and then he's kind of scared of getting clipped, so he ends up doing something like that.
So do you have general advice for like out of shield? I know that I tell all my students not to
out of shield against
aerial out of shield. It's so bad, and I still do it occasionally because I don't know what else to do.
Like
other than,
against Puff. Like what do you mean? Like what situation?
Well, if you just let it play and look when she hits my shield.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So like
like that.
Yeah, I just roll away because I'm like hoping she drifts to the right, and if I roll left, then I escape.
Well, this was this was punishable with short hop back air. Out of shield. Like this was just literally like a punishable area.
Yeah, I get.
Like
can I just react to thing? I guess I could.
Yeah, you can just react and hit that. If
okay,
Puff,
what about this one coming up next? Full hop for that one, or like full hop waveland on the side plat?
No, just down air fade back.
Okay.
It's because you drifted in that you got hit here. If you faded back there, you were completely fine. You could have also nair fade back and been totally fine. Like right here, just nair fade back.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's actually nuts how much, like, we've been
trying... Especially about holding down.
We've just spent this whole time moving around Puff without really recognizing that, like, we can just hit through everything she has.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Dude, Puff is garbage! Like, you side B and he reacts perfectly and it just hits you the other side. You get ledge for free at 142. None of her moves work. Okay, so right here, I think, so this shielding you're doing is good. Looks like you try to do it again. Okay, I'm fine with this. I think right here, I would have really liked to see short hop back air drift away rather than drift in down air here, because she can just avoid it every time for free.
Yeah.
Like approaching aerials,
I guess I'm thinking she's gonna bear if I drift away, but that means she's totally disrespecting every other.
If she's gonna bear? If she bears here, you'll just beat her with your back air.
No, like after the nair, she wave dashed to the right.
Let me see. Yeah. But you didn't react to this. If you did a back air and drifted away here, you'd be fine.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm thinking in my mind, when I'm doing this dare, I'm worried she's going to chase my drift away bear with a bear of her own. But that would be like a hard call out for her. So I need to
Yeah,
revise that.
so first of all, that'd be a super hard call out, and second of
Yeah.
all, you'd probably just tech it on the edge of the stage.
Yeah.
Back air is like a worthless move.
True.
Like against Falco, at least, it's just horrible. Yeah, yeah. No, I love this. No, this is sick. I've been doing this so much. She just starts using her jumps, and she gets caught in these. It's kind of like Peach. She gets caught having bad vertical as you move around the platforms. Yeah, I know. I think that was really, really good. Yeah, I'm so down with this. It's really good. Yeah, that was all of that was good until the grab.
Yeah.
I would have just
maybe a backflip bear there, right? Or zoning dare.
Yeah, backflip bear or zoning dare would have been great. Yeah.
It seems like you were recommending nair.
I do like the back. I
do
like the backflip bear there a lot. Don't get me wrong. I do it there all the time.
I guess it takes a little more.
It takes a little more time. It's more when you're It's more when like you're gonna dare, but you feel like maybe it's not the best spot to dare. Then nair's pretty good.
Or KO %.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll nair at like high percents too in those spots. But the back air is definitely mad good. This is what you got to be careful of. Is this is that same thing from before? Is like your position gets locked down with him not doing anything. Like you just stay here until he gets it. Like if he could have teleported here like 5 seconds ago, he could have just been here and grabbed you. But instead, he ends up here like a full 2-3 seconds later and grabs you in that exact same spot, and that should be impossible. Like you should be playing in a way such that like the puff never gets to like be like Falco's kind of camping this general area, so I'll center my aggression here.
Up on me.
Yeah, and it's just like as long as you keep moving, she doesn't have the setup, and she's just swinging moves at you randomly.
Right.
See, yeah, this is one of those spots where like shielding here is okay, but if you just do the back air,
yeah,
it's like the back air will hit her. The worst thing you're gonna do is trade, and it takes away all of her like tomahawky options or empty land options.
Irrationally afraid of like just getting aerialed at 30%.
Yeah, and that's what I've been tripping out about. I'm just like, dude, none of these moves are doing anything. Like it's okay. I can just keep hitting her. And then like the only one that really means anything is up air. And
kind of like Yoshi.
Huh?
It almost feels like Yoshi.
Yoshi?
Like I could just
Yoshi's way harder than Puff, in my opinion. At least currently, I think Yoshi's harder than Puff for Falco. What was I gonna say? See, what was I gonna say? Yeah, just that, like, basically, her only scary aerial at all is up air, and up air is something that you can punish on reaction if you bait it. So I just, whenever I'm on the platform or something, I know she wants the up air, I just kind of move to safe positions and keep trying to, like, if I'm on the top plat on Battlefield, I do, like, shield drop, double jump, waveland, like, a lot when she's on the ground. And I can try to get her to whiff, and then you just, like, short hop down her it or something like that.
Right.
So, yeah, she's just kind of not good. Forward smash? I think forward smash is kind of bad. Unless she's in the air. Like, I think the only acceptable forward smash is an aerial laser forward smash. Because she can rest out of shield, so. And yeah, I think we're about at an hour, so we can end it pretty soon, but...
Okay.
I just want to watch the end of this game. Just remember, if you're going to do these full hops, to just backflip them. It's just so much harder to hit you for, like, free. Like,
you know that doesn't affect this ledge cancel, right? I don't see how it could.
Doesn't affect which ledge cancel?
The ledge, if I decide to side B ledge cancel on top plat?
Oh, no, it still works, yeah. It works, you're just harder to hit.
It is harder to hit out of the backflip, you think?
No, you're harder to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is the thing, and this is what I have been doing. And the thing is or like I've been doing before I started doing this, is this like laser in place zoning thing. And the thing with this is that this is actually really good, and I think there's probably a place for it in the matchup where like you just get a bunch of free damage at 0 for like because you feel like it, especially when you're both at 0 and you know that they're looking for like the damage on you and they can't really get a kill. I think it's totally acceptable to do these lasers, and they are.
If you need to make a comeback. and
Huh?
you can't afford to trade. I was saying maybe if you're like down 2 stocks and you can't really afford to trade up to 40% again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. Although you can afford to trade as much percent as you want all the time, because you at 100 is like less vulnerable than you at 20. So
Sure.
it's kind of like Marth is like, well, not really as Falco, but as Fox. Like when Marth combos you to like 130 and then you kill him and he comes back at 0 and you're just like,
Oh yeah, I love it. I can just shield.
like your character is trash now. You know,
Yeah.
I love that. And Puff has the same effect. She has really bad like killing on Falco at higher percents.
I don't even know what I'm doing at this point.
Yeah. How you doing? It's okay. I just want to watch the end of the game.
I haven't shot any high lasers.
No,
Fade
it
away
all
there.
starts. Your brain starts being like, "Hey, what about that
Oh,
and that
one
and that?"
last question. It didn't really
Yes.
come up, but shield pressure.
On Puff.
I Do you just shine grab? I hate up smash out of shield. It's so annoying.
Up smash out of shield.
Do you have like a go-to?
Like if I'm on the like if I'm on like the back of her shield.
Well, either side.
I mean, up smash only works on the back.
Wait, really?
It comes out on the back first.
Yeah, but what do you do if you're on the front then? You shine grab? I feel like she occasionally jump squats under shine grab. That's the only reason I don't do it every time.
I agree.
I guess I could fade away.
If you're in front, I like short hop down air fade back.
Okay.
And I'll mix that up with like short hop late nair or late down air. I honestly just don't shield pressure Puff much at all. When I have
I
her,
usually don't want to.
like when I have her in her shield, yeah, the jump squat duck and under grab is like so annoying, but
Yeah, it can even happen with dares sometimes, where like you fade away dare and she like wave dashes under your dare.
I've seen that, but
and then I get grabbed. But yeah, it's a rare.
I don't think that's like relevant as much as the crouching under the shine grab thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I've got to be honest. I shine grab there pretty much every time, and I'll have to lab out like a solution to the jump squat thing because I'm aware of it. But I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I normally just honestly, I'll like down air roll. Like I'm just like I don't need this.
Right.
Like it's just not gonna work out. Like I'll just leave most of the time.
Or I guess we could just shine full hop if that's like if we're just trying to eject.
Yeah, shine full hop, shine wave dash back. You know, like I don't see too much value in it.
Okay.
A lot of times.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just
a lot of times though, like if this is kind of like the Bobby, where like basically just Bobby just takes all the situations where Puff wants to shield grab and just extra baits it. So you can just like make it look like you're gonna jump into the shield grab and then just like bait it out. And I think that like ultimately that's not like a super amazing solution, but like the fact that every Puff plays lazy is like that. So like I do think you can like bait the 1 second. I do think you can. Yeah, I don't know. People have problems, dude. But I do think you can just bait the shield grab. But honestly, just like moving away, and I don't like most of the time. I'll just like I said, I'll just end up with like nair on shield, and I'll either shine grab, shine wave dash back, or full hop.
Okay.
Or fade back aerial or something. But yeah, I don't think it's like it's not that good on her, but you also don't need it. So. Alright, man, I think that was a fun lesson. It was fun to talk about Puff after I've been grinding it so much. Hopefully this stuff helps you out.
Yeah, man. That was some brain blasting material.
Awesome.
I can't wait to just fucking run at a Puff and run under Puff. And just
yeah, no, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see the results.
Yep.
But alright, I'll talk to you later, man. I'll send you the Venmo
thanks.
stuff. Alright, peace.
Have a good one.
You too. Alright. That was fun. I don't know, some people have serious problems, like that dude who just joined the chat. But that is how it goes. I'm gonna raid Moki. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Also, Yeehaw Daniels, thank you so much for the nice word. It does mean a lot. I'm kind of been like up and down emotionally right now, so getting like the "it's nice to have you here" fiction is like, yeah, that's sick. So thank you. Just tuned in. Oh, it's a bummer. We just ended the lesson, but the video is up. So, all right, have a good one, everybody. Peace.